content creator. Just want to show you about Trello and how we're going to utilize it and how I'd like you to get the videos that you'll be writing articles on and where those can be located. And so those are going to be located in Trello. And so let me just open it up here. Inside of your orientation package, it actually has Trello. So you should right now be invited to view the Trello articles, the Trello software as well. And so as you look at it, I have several boards. These are the only ones that's really consideration right now. Depending on which VA you are or which assignments you have, for the most part, these three right here are most important. So let me click on the All Pro articles, because this one right here is for the individual who I've assigned to basically watch the videos that I've created and then to write 3 different articles from them. And so as you'll see right here, we have all the different titles of the articles. This document of all the articles will be located in our Dropbox. And so under All Pro Motivation, the folder, that's where you'll be able to see the spreadsheet for all of these. And this is where it basically came from. And so here they are right here. The links, in terms of the YouTube links, are found inside of that same spreadsheet document as well. What I'll wind up doing is, depending on how many writers we have, I'll be able to send as many writers just chunks of several ones to do. And so everybody's not doing the same one. So for the most part, so here you have it again, your motivation, the titles. Here's the titles of several of the motivations, the different videos. And what I would like you to do is, if you're working on it, just simply drag it over and just basically put it here. Now, one of the things I wanted you to do is, if you're working on it, I want you to click on it. Let me go back just a little bit. If you're working on it, okay, I want you to click on it. And then what I have, click the labels. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down the name of the individual who's working on it. Okay, so we have 3 writers. One writer would have green, one would have yellow, one have orange. And that way we kind of label it from there. So let's just say that that's one of our team members. And so again, you're basically letting us know that you have that, you're writing that. And I would really like for you to do all 3. And so as I mentioned, the way it's going to happen is I'm going to give 2 perspectives. So you'll watch the video and then you'll write your article from an entrepreneur perspective. So any research you do, the examples you do, anything and everything will have to be from an entrepreneur perspective. One of the greatest things I love whenever writing articles is I love asking questions. So as you're writing these articles, make sure you start off or throughout it, ask open-ended questions. Have them think about things as you're doing it. And so the first one in this one is an entrepreneur perspective. Then this is kind of an intimate relationship. Could be between a spouse or a girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever it may be. And then the last one will be the writer's choice. You get a chance to write it from whatever perspective you want. And so for each one, there will be 3 different ones. And then we'll do the same thing here. Okay. Once you decide, once it is assigned what 2 I'll give you in terms of what perspective I'll give you, then the last one you'll do. And so basically, we'll either talk about it or I'll go in and just load them up just as I did these with the perspectives. If I don't and we have a discussion, then all you have to do is just click on it again, go in, change the title, okay, change the title, and just put that perspective down there as well. So that way we'll be able to know from there. Make sure you click on here. Let's say this is the second person, where again we'll put the name. We can put the name in here. And then that way, again, the name will be coming up as well. The great thing about it is that we'll be able to see who has which one. So after you've done this one, if you're working on it, while you're working on it, present time, if you're working on it, please put it here. So don't wait till it's done. Once you start working on it, please put it here. Once you start working on one, meaning this title, you are now basically working on all you can be working on all three of them. So basically put your colors on the other one as well, so nobody definitely takes them if there's another person on the team. After you're done working on it, please then put it over here for needs review, which I will then review them. I will email back any comments that I may have on it, or if I send it to someone on the team to kind of do some proofreading, roof edit, just so we have checks and balances. We go from there. After that, either myself or that individual will now put it in the done folder. Okay, and so that's basically how we'll do it. And then there should be a list that just continues to grow of here. This is how we'll keep track of the projects. Okay, as it pertains to once you do the articles, as you're doing the article, what we're going to do is those are going to be saved in our Dropbox folder. Again, Dropbox folder is basically the same. We have a Dropbox and the Google Drive, which is basically backing us up, where a lot of the articles that we will save. So once you save them to there, they'll also go into the Google Drive folder, and so we can basically put them in there. So let me go ahead and log out of this and log into our business one. Sign out. All right, so inside of our Dropbox folder, as you'll see, of course, the files that are located here, these will be, let's click into our Dropbox Google Drive shared folder. This is basically our backside office. And for the most part, this is where we'll have these articles here. And so let's go ahead and click on the All Pro Motivation. And let's look down here. And there you have it. And so what we're going to do is we'll create a folder here. Let's just go ahead. Let's go articles complete. Okay. Articles completed. So there you go. So now we have article complete. And so again, you'll upload your documents right on the inside of here and just drop them from there. So basically there you have it. That's our Trello. That's what we're going to use. That's basically how I would like us to be able to keep track of the projects that we're doing. So that way we can make sure we're all on the same page. Going back to the boards real quickly, that's the articles, as I mentioned, as well. The same thing happens with any of the other projects we have, any of the other boards. It's basically the same thing. This right here is the All Pro Journey. This individual is transcribing the actual video that I create, and then the next individual, our next teammate, is then uploading that, formatting that into a chapter of a book that we're going to create as well. So just want to give you an idea about how that's set up. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll go